thing just like shorts. That's it. I even got a t-shirt that's non-gym stuff related at all. And we got the bench. So we're gonna start with some incline bench over here. And let me ask you a question. Countdown. What is a countdown? I don't know what's a countdown. Anyway, we'll put it over here. You. All my gym stuff. Yay. Why? There you go. Alright. So we're going to start this right away with a little warm-up activation. So I got my bottle, my water bottle just there as it's going to be my tripod stand kind of. So, if I put you guys over here, okay, we're going to start with a little bit of, I don't think you're going to be able to hear me quite well, but I'm going to try to speak in between the sets. But as you see me, I'm not going to talk because you're not going to be able to hear me properly anyway. So I'm just going to do whatever I do usually and just watch and appreciate it. Alright, shoulders are all warmed up. Now we're going to go in a twisting motion. Now we're going to go both arms at the same time. Now we're going to go in this sideways motion, so diagonally in an X. Now it's going to be backwards. Now we're going to do the other side. Now, the other side. right. So we're warmed up for the upper body. We're just gonna stretch a little bit more, but that's about it. Shoulders are very warmed up. I'm gonna do a quick few reps with 135 over here, and then we're gonna progress to 115. Probably gonna go for 120, 125, depending on how strong I am today. We're gonna aim at about 85% of our actual PR, because we're gonna go in strength. Okay, so we're gonna achieve 3 to 4 reps every single set. So we're probably gonna go at 125, but we'll see. All right. So now, hey everyone, welcome to my stream. So I forgot my gym stuff because I was working. Anyway, there was something happening in the meantime, and then my boss told me, because I'm a salesman, so I sell asphalt. So basically I couldn't do any more, and I would risk not getting paid if I was selling more houses. Well, asphalt in front of the houses. I was risking not getting paid because they wouldn't possibly be able to do them. That's why I left earlier than usual, and that's why I'm in the gym today, because I wasn't supposed to hit the gym today. I was supposed to come back at like 8, 9 p.m. tonight, so go to sleep right after. But we're here, guys, so yeah, all right. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching on the bench right over here. Okay. That's good. All right. There's enough people who voted. We're gonna ask in the poll. We're gonna replace, and we're gonna say support the channel. Like, subscribe, whatever. All right, there you go. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna put you over here. Hopefully you can see well. You should be able to. That was fairly easy. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. So we're gonna go with 125. I feel today kind of like, jet set. So we're gonna put on 125, see how it's gonna go. If the bar doesn't move, we're just gonna rack it, and we're gonna call it a no-go for today. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously? Okay, just trying to move this. Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna put over here. There you go. So we got 25, then 45. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So we got 125 over here. Probably gonna go for 3 or 4 reps. We'll see. We're gonna achieve. So basically, what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 3 sets. Okay, 3 sets of 3 or 3 sets of 4. We'll see how it's gonna go. Okay. Okay. Push me over. We're going to definitely go to 120. Okay. We're going to go with 120 instead. We can drag this up and we can do about like 3 to 4 reps. I did 2 over here. Struggling on the second one. That's not the goal. At least I did, I did do them and both of them were really, really clean. Like my butt didn't come off the pad. Didn't come off the bench. It's good. Okay. Here. Instead, we're gonna go and do 120. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, I just need to find 2 pens somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there's a 10 over here. Okay. There we Go. Alright, just need another. Oh, beautiful. So we got a 10 over here. Alright. We're rolling, baby. Alright, so 110, 210, and then 2 10s plus 2 10s equal 8s. Come on. Come on. So 2 10s, 45 on each side. That means we have 135 plus 40, which is 175 total, which is, well, it's kind of good on the incline bench. I'm going to try and achieve for 3 reps, 3 to 4 reps. I just did 125 for 2 reps, so I'm definitely going to try to. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to do this and try and do 3 reps, maybe 4. We'll see how it's going. Okay. Okay. That was really good. I just did 4. Honestly, I'm gonna stick with that because that's exactly what I want to achieve. Okay. So we did 2 sets. There you go. Oh my god. Woo. Wow. Get some water, shall we? Water is super important, guys. Never neglect water. Never. It's been a while since I haven't trained without music. I think the last time I trained without music was, well, when I'm training with my girlfriend. Obviously I don't have any music, but believe me, it's really fun hearing her voice. So it's probably one of the best kind of music you can probably ever find. And every either in a like taken man or married man is going to agree with me on that. Rather listen to their wives or girlfriend rather than any other type of music, except if they're nagging. That's for sure. Because believe me, when we've had a hard day, us men, the only thing we want to hear is some sweet, warm, kind, loving words, either in music or from our partner. That's the truth right there. But when I'm by myself, I think the last time I was by myself without music was actually before going. It was just before Easter. It was the training before I went to Quebec. Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. Wow. It is so weird because I slept like a baby last night. I slept for 7 hours-ish, I think. I actually completely forgot to turn the lights off. So I slept the entire night with the lights open. It's not the first time, by the way, don't worry. Sometimes I just forget and I just go to sleep without closing the lights, turning off the lights. So, yeah. All right, let's do this. Yeah, that was really good. So we done 3. We're gonna do one more set with these, and we're gonna do and go some exercise, shoulder exercise with the dumbbells. We're gonna go do shoulder presses with dumbbells. Last time, it's been a very long time since I have shoulder press with dumbbells and barbell as well. But I would say barbell, I'm not a fan of shoulder pressing with barbell because there's the fact that the range of motion is not as good as if it was with dumbbells. And to be quite honest with you guys, if you don't sit, it creates that weird arch in your lower back, which I don't really like, you know? It just creates unwanted pressure, and it's not really good for the lower back even then. So, I'd rather do seated shoulder dumbbell press or well, barbell press for the shoulders. Yeah. What time? It's 4:51. There's slightly a little bit more people than earlier. 120. Okay, there's a bench available there. Okay. I'm just scouting at the moment. Scouting where I can go do my next exercise before I get snatched. What I want to do. It's common practice over here. In a public gym, you're always gonna get a machine snatch right before you get there. Somebody's gonna get there, they're gonna take it for probably 15 to 20 minutes or something. You're gonna have to wait, especially if the gym is packed. Right now it's probably 3/4 packed. It's like 75% packed. So it's not too bad. Could be worse, could be a lot better, but the perks of having a private gym, it's so underrated. Alright, let me put you guys a different angle this time. I'll put you guys over here. There you go. Voila. So you can see it. Let's do it. Oh, that's all right. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna jump right into shoulder presses with dumbbells. And there's there's about 2 benches that are available. So we're gonna get there. But first, let me take a selfie. No, we're just kidding, guys. We're just gonna go grab a little paper towel with a spray, which is unavailable. We're probably gonna have to go. It's waiting. Alright. So I'm just gonna go get a spray real quick, and then we're gonna clean this up real quick. Yeah. So I found the spray over here. Spray. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Alright, you can do. Alright. I'm gonna hold you like this. There we go. For a second. On both of my hands. Hopefully you can forgive me. There you go. So we got the paper towel. And then. Okay. Alright. So we got it bent. Girls are gonna go snatch them. I told you guys. Okay, we're here. Always wash your machines, guys. Always. Always. Just common practice. You don't know who's been there before. Okay. What? Alright, let's move. Let's go mobile. Alright. Let's use this bench. That's alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna put you over here. That's actually the perfect spot for this. Okay. I'll be here, right over here so you can see me properly. Okay. Good. Yeah, there you go. Amazing. Actually, I might put you guys a little bit more tilted. There. So we're gonna do vertical shoulder press. There you go. Alright, so as you can see guys, this is almost vertically. I don't really like to put it upright because I like my body to be slightly. So probably guys, you didn't hear me when I was talking, but I don't like to put my bench very upright because this is going to allow my shoulders to not, basically it's the angle that my shoulder are going to be with so I don't injure myself, alright? Because it's easy to injure your shoulder is the most mobile cap in your whole body, like muscle group. You can move your shoulder almost 360 degrees, alright? So you got to be careful. We're probably going to work it down. Screw that. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like this bench. I mean, the one where I was, this one over here, because my feet are just sliding everywhere. So we're gonna fix this by being here. All right, we got it. Okay. This one actually I'm going to support. It's good. This is a lot better actually. Okay. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna go with 50s. That's one thing, guys. When you're, when you're not achieving, when you're not, able to do, the exercise with a certain amount of weight, the easiest thing to do is just like go down, because you don't want to risk any injury out of your ego. Ego should be at the very bare minimum. There shouldn't be ego at all. So, because ego is the number one factor of most injuries. Seriously. Most people, they lift what they shouldn't be lifting, and then they end up injured for sometimes it's a very short period of time if they're lucky. Otherwise, it's a long period where they need possible surgery or rehab, or, they have to get into the hospital. So do yourself a favor and don't ego lift. It's really bad. Okay. We're gonna have a little bit more rest over here just to make sure that we don't we get the proper amount of rest. Woo. But with 50s, we should be fine. We should. Whew. All right. Okay. All right. Let's run this again. That was really good. So I did about 8 reps, 8.5 kind of. So 50 is really good. All right, we're gonna hit 4 more of these. I mean 3. Because we technically did a first set with 60. Yeah. Okay. After we're gonna go and do some rear delts. Probably with this shoulder. This shoulder did the dumbbells as well. Yeah, the dumbbells. Okay. My girlfriend's text. I was literally, as she was texting, I just hopped in the car. No way, That's exactly what I'm saying. We're connected. On est connecté, ma cocotte. Connecté. On est interlinked. Dans pas long, on n'aura plus besoin de rien se dire, tabarouette. On va tout savoir même avant qu'on se dise de quoi. Alright. Alright. That's real connection right there, baby. Connection goals. Okay. So we got 3 more sets. More sets, 50s. We're gonna do 8 reps each. Oh my god. Oh, the sleep tonight's gonna be wonderful. But tomorrow night's gonna be pure fact. Pure fact. Alright. Let's do it. Different camera angle. Over here. Okay. Look at that. Look at the muscle. Look at that. Yeah. If you want to get leg gains, just hit the legs. That's it. That's it. Non, 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 vas-y. Je les utilisais tantôt, mais... Alright. Thor's hammer. Nice angle. That's what my girlfriend told me last night. Yeah. Nice angle. But thanks, I guess. Anyway, now we got 2 more sets. The 50s and then. Alright. Alright, there's football playing over there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Welcome. Pleasure. Yeah. We hit the gym every single day, Thor's hammer. If your name is Thor's hammer, you must be really, really strong. And worthy. You must be worthy. If your name's Thor's hammer. 8547. I don't know what's that's for though. You'll have to chime in and tell me what's the 8547 for Thor's hammer. Alright. Okay. I'm going to change you guys the angle a little bit, just a little bit, you know, because you guys deserve to get a whole experience out of those streams. Alright, I'll put you guys over here. Over here. There you go. Alright. Alright guys, do it. Merci, merci. Merci. Ça a pris plusieurs années. Ouais, naturel. Juste créatine naturelle. C'est tout. Exact. Les peptides, les injections, ça sert à rien. Ça t'enlève 30 ans sur ta vie. Yeah, well, it's stupid. People who don't so basically they take off 40 years of their lives, right? Like it's nothing. Like they look like they did 20, and they look like freaking 40.
I saw that on
You cannot even have sexual things.
Exactly. Well, your purity, your testosterone is almost that. Yeah, yeah. So basically, they have to be put on TRT as a replacement if they ever want to have kids. You know? That's how it works. Because that's one thing. once you put yourself on a cycle, you can be messed up for the rest of your life. Yeah, because it depends on your genetics and your DNA. If your DNA is favorable, you could be fine. But if you're on the total opposite, your DNA is going to be all messed up. Your genetics, basically. Yeah. So you stay completely natural, whole food. That's it. Protein shake.
Stay on that.
Exactly, protein shake. Yeah. All right, guys. So. Oh, thank you. I don't know how I did that. Muted on YouTube. Yeah, I was muted, in fact. Oh. I don't know if you were able to hear the conversation, but basically what I just said was stay off the peptides, stay off the steroids, stay natural, take creatine, eat whole food, sleep well, train hard. You've got all the infinity stones over here, okay? All those 5 things, and you're gonna grow in the gym. You're gonna be stronger. You're gonna be better. You're gonna feel better for yourself. All right, let's do it. No. No. That was 6. I am completely fried from the shoulders. So I'm gonna go put the dumbbells over there. I'm gonna do some. We're gonna do some rear delts, all right? All right. Always Tana for my girl. Always and forever. As long as she is. Mais oui, je sais. Tu iras voir dans la vidéo qu'est-ce que j'ai dit à propos de ça. Tu vas me remercier plus tard. Tu iras rewind, c'est genre il y a 20 minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna go put some water because it's empty. I'm gonna go put the 50s over there, gonna re-rack them, and then we're gonna use the 20s to do the rear delts, but we're gonna use the same bench. Alright, so stick with me, stay here. Probably, where's my freaking band? Okay, my band's here. Okay. So I'm gonna put my bed over here just to spot the bench, just to reserve it, kind of thing. And yeah, just gonna go and put some water real quick. Okay. Okay. Phew. All right, guys, you come with me, and we're gonna fill this water bottle up really quickly over there. There you go. How am I gonna do this? I've got actually no freaking idea, because I need to use both of my hands. I mean, this is gonna, oh, it's bigger, wow. Okay, we're gonna, there you go, see? Voila. Because this one's actually 1 liter, so like 40-ish, I think it's 40 or 41 ounces. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's really good. So, yeah. It's almost there. Almost. Let's go. Okay, hopefully I can, okay, awesome. There you go. Okay. Now we're just gonna close this before there's an accident. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh wait, oh wait. Okay, got it. Okay. Alright, you do. Alright, so we're going to use the same bench as I said earlier. Put you guys over here. I'm just going to swap the dumbbells, the 50s for the 20s. Alright, we got the 20s over here. Now we're gonna do, for the rear delts, what we're gonna do is basically like rear delt shrug kind of thing. That's how I can best describe it, but yeah, you'll see. That's definitely not easy. Yeah. So, did you see the movement? Kind of. It's really rear delts accentuated. So, if you want to hit the rear delts, there's a couple ways of doing this, and this is one of the ways. You kind of have to outward like the dumbbells a little bit. Over here, I'm going to show you because it's basically the position of how how you do it. So when I do it, see how the dumbbell's not straight, like perpendicular with the ground. It's kind of like angled a little bit. So angled, and then you bring back up, like bring back up over here. So you basically have to angle it slightly, okay? Okay. All right, got the water. Yeah, there's not much. Honestly, there's not much exercise machine okay. Okay. We're gonna insert this in the Q&A. I'm gonna ask you a little question over here. What do you want me to cover in a Q&A? Motivation, inspiration, discipline. See? Voila. Alright, so guys, let me know in the poll if you want me to cover motivation, inspiration, or discipline. Alright? Doug. Thank you, Thor's Hammer. Are you the only one watching right now? There's actually 2 people watching at the moment. Anyway, guys, so when you're doing this type of exercise over here, you really want to feel it in your rear delts. If you feel it anywhere else, that's just it doesn't work. That's not an exercise for you, or you may be doing it wrong. You gotta picture every single time you do an exercise, it needs to work where it needs to work. If you're doing a squat and you feel it a lot more in your lower back, well, guess what? Your form isn't proper and you're going to injure yourself. Same way when you're doing like back, for example. If you feel more your arms, well, at some point in your fitness journey, if you feel more your arms, it's probably because you're still a bit weak. But if you feel a lot more your arms and your back, it's because you're not using your back, you're using more of your arms. So you got to keep that in mind. You got to put the mind-muscle connection together, okay? Yeah. Okay. Dude, that's enough. That's enough. Showing the bicep and the tricep like that. That's enough. All right. Good. We're gonna do 2 more sets of these, and then we're gonna be out of here. Okay. We're gonna go do a post-workout low pump. How's your quads? I think my quads are already well developed because I train my legs about once to twice a week. So yeah, they're not too bad. They're not like monstrous or gigantic, but they're defined. You know, they've got a little bit of aesthetics to them, should I say? All right, I'll put you guys over here so you can have a different angle. There you go. All right. Whoa. God damn. Phew. Crazy. Okay. That's good. We got one more set. Honestly, I feel it a lot. I feel it a lot. Yeah. Okay. So we got one more set. And we're gonna go do a little posing session at the very end. Oh my god. Tired. Been yawning for probably 15 times now. So yeah. Alright. One last set. We have about a minute left, and then we're gonna hit hopefully 15 reps. We'll see. But I wouldn't be too mad if I get around like 10 reps-ish or something. Okay? Alright, guys. So the last one, I'll put you guys over here, you'll be fine. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Oof. It's hurting a lot. That's because it's hitting at the right spot. Alright. We're gonna go get another little Scott towel, and then we're gonna spray this stuff, and then we're gonna be out of here. I've got a little quick call in like 20 minutes-ish, so. Alright. So honestly, the workout has been really, really good. Like overall, it's been really, really good. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, hopefully I don't spray my phone. Alright, we're good. Okay. Now, just gonna go wide this thing completely. Okay. Over here. What Alright, we're gonna go bring the dumbbells back. So, can I bring both of them at the same time? I don't think so. That would be a bit, yeah, Jesus. Or unless, kind of like, go like this. There you go. That's how you grab it. Oh, God. What? Okay. What? 7, is it? Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay. Then we're out of here. Okay. Honestly, that was a little bit weird to just train in a shirt that's not gym related. But that's all right. Sometimes it needs to be different, right? I literally made a video this morning about being different, you know? now we're just gonna go. There we go. Old silver here. Alright, let's see. I'll put my phone here. There.
Alright, that's cool. And lighting is hitting perfectly, honestly.
There you go.
I should compete. Really? Do you think so, Thor's hammer?
Alright guys, that's it for the post-workout pump. Here's a little quick bicep. There you go. There you go. Alright, so that's for today's workout, guys. Thank you for watching. It means a lot to me, anyone who's watching and interacting with my channel. My goal is really time to shower. Yeah, it's gonna be at home, you know, so I got a little bit of drive to do, okay? But thank you for watching. Stay in shape, stay healthy. Take care of yourself, stay true to your 2026 resolution. I know it's almost 5 months in, and yeah, so it's almost 5 months in. I hope you stick with them as much as you could. But anyway, guys, so it's Coach Raph signing off for now, and I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next stream. Okay?